So we're back. That looks cattywampus. Is that cattywampus? A little bit. I did not help that. Alright. So we're back at John's. I've been a couple weeks. I haven't checked these here out a couple weeks. I fed the swarm from the Demaree last weekend, but I literally just fed them and didn't do anything else. These are come teaming out. Let's get some smoke here. These girls were a little hot last time, so and ironically, they weren't the ones that were trying to replace their queen, so we'll give them a little bit more. We'll be more aggressive with the smoke this time. They were all over me last time and appear to be want to kill me this time, so I mean, it's probably more standard, but I've got quote-unquote lucky when it comes to not having bees that want to kill me. Good amount of bees on the other side. Jesus Christ, I'm clumsy. So the goal today is just check super, see if I need to add anything. I was going to bring wet frames over, but after causing a robbing twice in 2 different sets of hive this week at my house, first on where I put wet supers on, and secondly after I put a couple wet frames on different hives, I decided not to do that. So I didn't even look. One small hive beetle in the very top, so that's not awful. Lesson learned, don't put, oh wow, this is ready for a super. Hot dog. Good thing I brought one. Tell you what, before I get too far into there, let's go ahead and grab that. Alright. So we'll peek down below because I can't remember. I may have under supered the other one last time, which means it may not be as ready as I think. So let me double check here. I'm not going to bother getting into the brew chambers probably. If so, I'll just look in the top and make sure they got everything they need. Man, 2 fucking weeks and they propolized like crazy. Oh, I can't even get in there. Don't want to jack boxes, but literally having to hammer, which they love. Goodness. 2 weeks and they have propolized these to hell and back. We're sticking. Frames are sticking. Let's go the other way. Maybe I can break. There we go. Now I gotta unstick frames. Okay, we're good. All right, so that 1, 2, 3. I mean, that box is completely drawn out, which is awesome. It also means this is gonna be heavy as hell. So, all right. Oh gosh, yep, that's full super. I could harvest that if I wanted to. Oh yeah, I under supered last time. That's why that's fully drawn. So, and this one isn't, which is weird. Would have thought they would have tried. What I think I might do is try to, I mean, there's nothing on these yet. I was gonna say I could try to checkerboard, but we're near enough to the end of the flow. I don't know if there's any value to that. So, yeah, these don't have much of anything on them. I mean, they're not hardly drawing them out, not do much with them, so they're probably not going to do much with that, so I don't need that super after all. Alright, we'll do a quick check. Where's my frame rest? Damn it. I know I got it out. Fizz. I'll find it when I step on it. Son of a bitch. There it is. Nope, that ain't it. That's my flashlight, which obviously fell out of my pocket. Well, that stinks. I've set my frame rest down somewhere and don't know where it is. So give that a second before I get too, make these too angry. What the hell did I do with it? Back of the truck? No. On the ground somewhere? Yes. Where? Who knows? There it is. I'm way over there for some stupid reason. Alright, we're just going to take a peek at a frame or two of the top box brood chamber and see what we got. Alright, gals, don't go crazy. I think I'm going to be able to get this off easy. Hey, man, look at the propolis, though. Good Lord. These gals are propolis queens. That's like taffy, it's so thick. Like a... Yeah. In my face. I'll be out soon, I promise. Again, that looks gorgeous. Too bad it's in the brood chamber. Alright, let's just squeeze over here to the middle. 4 or 5 frames over and scoop these out. Look out, gals. I'm gonna have to do these one at a time just because of the propolis. Yep. And it's probably got burr comb on the bottom. Yeah, a little bit. Because those gals in the other boxes are roaring that are on the ground, so. Alright. Make sure I don't walk this whole thing off the hive. I've done that off the frame. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, okay, and they're backfilling with... Look out. Yeah, there's larvae in there. So, I mean, at this point, there's no point in doing much more than that. Yeah. I'm not going to bother getting down the bottom box. There's some wonky comb. Hopefully it's just wonky comb and not some sort of weird emergency cell. Yeah. Some drone comb. I'm going to guess. I could probably see if I wanted to, but there's more that way just because that's where the sun hits it more, but there's no point in looking. So we'll get out of here. Won't give these gals a box after all. I'll leave it under supered though, just because it's easier, and because it'll make it easier to harvest that box when I actually do harvest it. So it looks like I am going to get a frame of honey out of this. This will be the first frame of honey, or first box of honey from Grandma's house. Alright, back on before they start getting angry. Man, the amount of propolis there is wild. That stuff is amazing and awful at the same time. Alright. I mean, it's just so sticky. It's because it's hot. Alright. Here. Sticks frames together, sticks everything together. My God, that wastes of time. Yeah, I could have harvested that easily. Actually, next time I come over, I probably will harvest that. There's no point in just leaving it in a hive forever. Because at some point I'm going to have to feed them anyway, so I might as well take that before they take it. And I can give them sugar. Alright, gals, I'm going to try to do this without bumping you off, but... Oh, shit. Trap back in there. They're roaring, but not... I got 1 or 2 that are just trying to kill me. The rest are mostly okay. Alright. We'll slide this puppy. Ooh, I hate when they get underneath my finger. Here. Slide it that way. Mainly so I can get the camera on later. Alright, let's move the camera over. Hop into this one. Go ahead and put the block on it so I can keep it flopping around. Alright. Angle. There we go. Smoker, frame rest, half tool. Alright. Well, I guess I'll inspect it from this side because that's where I put the camera, but shade would have been smarter. Alright, frame rest, we'll put that over here. Okay, let's pop this open. Oh, that's not stuck at all. That's weird. This is the one that was making all the emergency queen cells last time. So I'm a little worried about them. Well, not going to do too much into the brood chamber. I'll look and see if they've capped or even if emergency cell has popped in there, but after that there's not a ton of value in being there. I'm just going to upset the apple cart. They are not nearly the propolis makers that the other hive is. I don't know if it's because they are unhappy with their queen or what. Let's see, let's put this over here. When I put it there, it sticks to the boxes. Decent amount of propolis though. They got a ton of propolis on this trap that needs stuff in it. I'll grab that so I don't forget. Alright, let's peeky in here and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, actually, not even gonna peeky in here. There's 4, maybe 5 frames of stuff, but not a ton more, and I just hit stuff right into their hive, which they hate. So let's just go ahead and pop this one off and get straight into the where the maybe new queen is. Yeah, nowhere near the propolis. That's wild. I mean, a little bit, but the other one was sticky icky. This one, not so much. Again, maybe, yeah, that's wild. Just make sure she's not stupid and on top here. Unlikely, but not zero. Alright, here we're just going to do a quick check. Pull out our frame, squeeze to the middle. I meant to look and see what frame the queen cells were on, emergency cells were on last time and forgot. In my notes and video. I mean, they're drawing this out a little bit, but not much. Good resources there. Let's see if I can slide. Look out, girls. I'm going to try to do this without squishing all of you and smoking you to death. Let's see if we can accomplish that. Well, yeah, I'm just going to have to pick it up like this. The hook works better in terms of getting them clear. I'll just squash that one maybe. Oh, that one's got cat brood on it, so let's look at that one. Tons of cat brood. What? Well, that's bananas. And larvae. Did they just think about replacing her and change their mind? Or did they already replace her and I just don't know it? Still a ton of emergency cells there, but they look to be, I mean, there's bee in them. Let me see if I can get that close. There's bee in them and they're capped, or not capped, but almost capped. I can see larvae in there, but I can also see, again, tons of larvae in there, so, maybe they're just backups and they will leave them at that state until they cap them. I need to do some more research because I feel like they've been near that state for some time. There's more of them, but yeah, a couple more. Mostly resources, or all resources on this and brood, but I mean, looks like they're backfilling with a lot. So yeah, some larvae in there. So she's been here in the last week. Those are bigger larvae, so yeah, probably last week. So yeah, she's still laying. Just a couple emergency cells that they're, again, I have to look at the notes from last time, but I think I'm certain to see what frame was that, so I'll have it for next time. Oh shit, now I've lost track. That one. Okay, so the 5th frame over, I'll check next time. See if I can maybe make a little notch mark here, just to, don't have a marker on me, but that will help me I'll get to that frame just right away next time. So anyway, laying. Decent amount of brood, especially considering I thought they were going to replace my queen. So I'll just leave them alone and let them keep on keeping on. Obviously they're not bringing in a ton of honey. They just start building up at the same rate as that one did for whatever reason. I don't know, is it the sun, is it the queen, is it the, who knows? But, well, don't need the frame rest inside the hive. Alright, so let's remember to put the trap back in. Again, 1, 2, I may well say 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. 4.5, 5 frames, so not quite enough to add a super. And again, we're probably late enough in the year that they wouldn't do anything with it at this point anyway, unless it was... I wish I really could have brought those wet supers without causing robbing, but we know that doesn't work because they've been perfect to fill those spots. Alright, let's just get this back together. Trap. Almost forgot. Propolis, Galorus, Maximus. Alright. I don't know if I just didn't have any last time in there or if I spilled it or what. Could have. It's got, I put more cider vinegar in here than previously, so maybe it's causing, shit, I just spilled it there. That may be causing it to dehydrate, maybe? I don't know. Alright, that goes back in there. This has a shit ton of bees on it. Let's try not to kill any of those. Yeah, caught a couple of them, didn't I? Yep. Sorry, girls. You're just always right where I don't want you to be. Okay. And this back on. I'll slide it this way again for purposes of holding the camera. Alright. This and that. Alright. So, last one. Whew, thankfully, because I'm sweating like a... Well, I'm sweating. Keep this PG. Put that block on so I don't... Alright, let's see if the camera's good spot. Shit. Yeah, good enough. Not making movies here. Alright, stick this way here. Smoker. This probably has... I'm hoping the Vaseline worked. I came out here last time, put 2 gallons of feed on, which I have again this time. Actually, go and grab that. And a metric shit ton of Vaseline on the lip to try to help with the ants, but you have little faith. Let me grab a rag here, because probably going to have a mess. Alright. These guys were still slow to build up last time. I brought a box for them, a deep, but I mean, there's no way. Surprised. I mean, this son of a bitch, just a good jillion ants. So Vaseline even didn't work. The good thing is they've drank it all, which can't just be the bees, because the ants, because the ants die mostly when they go in here. So a lot of that has to be the bees. That said, not all of it is, and now I've got Vaseline all over every fucking thing. So that was a failed experiment. And speaking of failed experiments, pulling that off like that was a failed experiment. Oh shit, right there's the queen. What are you doing up there, dummy? You gotta be kidding me. Man, I'm glad I looked. Right there, yeah, I can't show the camera. She's in there. She's in that damn top spot. Right in the middle. Unbelievable. Well, shit, I gotta be careful now. I know that's her. What did I just drop? I don't know. Alright, let me wipe some of this Vaseline off, because I'm getting shit everywhere. Well, that was a failed experiment. Did not fix the ant problem. It left me a massive mess. All right, so I got to get her. I mean, I know I got a queen because she's literally right there. I've seen her. I got to be careful not to turn this over and spill it. Whoa, because that inner thing comes out. Where'd you go, dummy? Son of a bitch. All right, let me see if I can get her out. Pull this brood comb out. Oh, I'm hoping she's on it. Or burr comb, rather. Oh, man. That's so annoying that she was up there. But I wish I brought a queen excluder to get her back, to make sure she doesn't get back up there. Well, because I know she's in here, I'm just going to put these girls back together and give them some feed. Just going to be a pain to wipe that feeder out with. Get off of there. If you're on there, she's already probably gone back down in if she's on there. That's wild. They always say to check, and always have, and I've never found her up there, but that time I looked and like right there she was. All right. Whoa. Now I've got just Vaseline all over me. All right, don't use Vaseline. It's gross and it doesn't work. I'll show you why it doesn't work, because there. Just have to get as many of these as I can get without turning it over, because I don't want to risk damaging her. Assuming I haven't already by pulling that burr comb out. But I'll start wearing like a helmet cam so I can see, because that was, again, no, I got a good laying queen, and that's the OG queen from, let's see, from 2 years ago? No, split them last year, so yeah, that's last year's queen that swarmed from the Demaree. It swarmed from the, so yeah, from that split I did, or from the, no, it swarmed from the package that I bought last year, so yeah, it's definitely last year's. Well, I didn't get all the dead ants, but whatever. We have a queen. Next time I'll bring a queen excluder so I can try to keep her out of there. I'll glug these 2 gallons in, and the ants will eat half of it. Whatever. All right, chickies, get on my face. I need to, at the house, attach all my feeders via staples to the box, because I almost just flipped that out, which I've done before, which is annoying because of that. So I'll try to get some of these ants out, but I'll just induce robbing by leaving this open, so let's get out of here. Alright, so I got a queen. Again, didn't get a really chance to get down in the box because I'd already screwed the pooch on the by her being up there. But I mean, I know I've got a queen. I assume she's going to be laying. She's, you know what, I didn't check to see if it needed another box though. Damn it. Well, now I'm not moving that. Let's now. Man, sometimes I just gotta slow down. Can I realistically pick that up without making a fucking mess and not dropping it, to see how many frames have been drawn out? The answer is probably no, but that rarely stops me. Maybe if I just slide it. 2, 3. know what? They probably need a box. Yep, they need a box. So I'm gonna give them a box. This was all a bad idea. But that's okay. Those are, is that deep or that's a medium? Yeah? Yeah. Give them a deep. Bet that was loud. Now I have to figure out where to set this without losing the queen, spilling it, and blah 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 blah. Because it's full enough that it will spill. Fuck me. Sometimes just gotta slow down. Pause. There we go. That should be level-ish. Hopefully she's not still up here. Whoa, that's so... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. They haven't drawn out these over here for some stupid reason. There's nothing in that trap. I might as well add it since I'm already screwing everything else up. Yeah, I don't know why they've gone that way and not this way. That's weird. But that many frames, they need something. Let's get over here, shall we? That's ridiculous. Still can't believe I did that. Alright. I mean, I can believe I did it. So, hopefully now they'll take all that feed and turn it into comb for... What do I do with it? Here it is. For that top box. Because I really need to get them in 2 boxes full before winter, or they won't probably make it. Alright, so there's that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. Now I gotta do this without spilling everything, and hopefully the queen is no longer in here. Fuck. Oh my goodness. I'm way too clumsy for beekeeping. Alright. Don't say alright yet, you're not there. Oh, perfect. Alright, none of you are the queen, so that's good. One's on the outside. Fuck you, ant. None of these are the queen, I don't think. Nope, that one's dead, so hopefully that one's not the queen. Alright. Oh, shit. Knock out the camera. Alright, so pop them back off of there. Put this back on with the camper cattywampus. And stop before I screw something else up. I don't know what to do with the rag. Here it is. There's still Vaseline on the top from last week. Alright, for fuck's sake. That did not go as planned. I should have paused before I filled it up, but I didn't. Well, the good thing is we have a queen for sure. I saw her up in the damn feeder. That was annoying. Hopefully now there's some more boxes. She won't go up there again because they'll be pulling out those. So, alright, GoPro, stop recording.